Hello, an average day in Kolkata Regional Centre. As you can see, it is already midday and the queue for admission and the queue for students coming to IGNOU, Indira Gandhi National Open University at Bikash Bhavan, Kolkata Regional Centre shows no sign of ending. The COVID-2019 pandemic revealed a number of invaluable life lessons to us. It also taught humanity a number of self-realization regarding our reality and our existence around us. Education, we realized, had to be lifelong. It had to be flexible, it had to be collaborative, it had to be beyond barriers of age, gender, language, religion, and every other difference that one could think of. In other words, education had to be boundless and infinite, like the universe around us. And so education has to be universal. Hello and a very happy new year. This is Dr. Sujata Dutta Hazarika, Additional Director, Kolkata Regional Centre, IGNOU. Welcoming you all to share this journey, phenomenal journey of Indira Gandhi National Open University, an higher educational institution which epitomizes this enlightened vision envisaged here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 76th year of Indian independence. And India is in a jubilant mood to celebrate two of its most phenomenal achievements, one in democracy, the other in literacy. On the eve of Indian independence, no country in this world would bet a dime on India's indivisible unity in diversity, but we proved them wrong. On the same eve, 9 out of 10 Indians could not read and write. There was a huge challenge in front of us. The literacy rate was 12%. There were 33 medical colleges, 4 dental colleges, 300 engineering colleges. After independence, we saw a galloping rise in our literacy rate, which became 77.7%. And the medical colleges rose from 28 to 618, from 4 to 323, from 33 in engineering colleges rose to above 6,000 engineering college, and the universities, not to mention, today numbers 1,072. Our nation builders took significant steps and proactive steps to steer the nation towards education. From declaring universal free education as a fundamental right, to introducing schemes of midday meal and Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan, and to introducing an Act of Parliament in 1985, through which the Indira Gandhi National Open University was established. The nation took phenomenal steps to move ahead in the path of education. I'm here today to share the story, the phenomenal success story of Indira Gandhi National Open University and its commitment to the lifelong learning values that make education limitlessly flexible and beyond borders of space and time. If you remember, the conventional education, which most of us have experienced, always had an element of rigidity in it. It made education rigid in terms of discipline, it made education rigid in terms of time and age, and it made education rigid in terms of physicality. Today, after the pandemic, we all realize that there was an enormous need to make education boundless and free and universal. And this is where the open and distance learning adopted by Indira Gandhi National Open University comes to the forefront. It was in 1985. With an Act of Parliament, Indira Gandhi National Open University was established. And it was established to to ensure that education galloped in leaps and bounds, and the number of people, the citizens who needed to be brought within the realms of higher education galloping great. IGNOU transformed contemporary education. The very process and structures related to contemporary education and education as we knew it completely transformed. Whether it was the robust increase in gross enrollment ratio, or by leveraging time as one of the most significant and volatile resource in one's life, that could be transformed into social empowerment. IGNOU transformed it all by emphasizing on flexibility of time and by emphasizing on salvaging, emphasizing on the potential to salvage one's lost time. Through opportunities and choices, multiple choices, IGNOU emerged as a powerful and extraordinary, flexible time machine in education. And how did IGNOU do this? IGNOU realized this through the open and distance learning mode. Through the open and distance learning mode, it took education to every doorstep. It took education to every household, irrespective of every barrier of caste and creed, age, language. In a country like India, with its huge population and the mammoth population that it had to address, this was not easy. But nevertheless, it did it successfully by making education as one of the most important avenues of democracy. Democratic education was established by creating a wide network of collaborative ecosystem of institutions that were located regions in different states, in different nationwide, and also a few internationally. Wide network of institutional collaboration included the regional centers, the educational institution-based learner support centers, the faculties of those learner support centers who belong to these educational institutions, and who were all brought together and connected through a technology-enabled learning infrastructure and inter-institutional networking processes that made education limitlessly flexible, technology-enabled, equitable, learner-centric, choice-based, and recognized by all statutory bodies of Government of India, such as the AIU, AICTE, UGC, and DEB. Most of us who are educated in the conventional mode of education have often failed to leverage the true spirit of open and distance learning for reasons that spanned from sheer lack of interest to lack of orientation. And as a result, very often we have overlooked and failed to optimize the benefits that this mode of education holds for each and every member of society. Let me bring out some of them. Firstly, open and distance learning, as we have seen in the present NEP 2020, the National Education Policy, is a mode of learning which has a merit by itself. And the merits of universalism and the merits of flexibility and the merit of choice beyond barriers of space and time is something which has come out glaringly open before us after the pandemic. And we see that in NEP 2020, open and distance learning is being reflected more as an complementary to conventional education rather than an alternative. What this means is that conventional education can only be enriched once it is supported by the complementarity of open and distance learning. And as a result, we see open and distance learning is a vital part of the NEP 2020, which is aimed at augmenting the merits of conventional education. Secondly, every individual who seeks education in a society which is dedicated to lifelong education, in a nation which is driven by values of rightful, sustainable educational values, each and every member, irrespective of each and every citizen, irrespective of their age, their gender, their religion, language, nationality, etc., etc., have something to benefit from the wide span of choices offered by the open and distance learning. Third, very important, is that open and distance learning and its flexibility cannot be mistaken for leniency and ambiguity. In fact, open and distance learning and its subjective flexibility cannot be mistaken for leniency and ambiguity. It is a systematic, time-bound, technology-based system that emphasizes commitment to matured self-learning techniques, motivated decision-making, responsible autonomy of learner who respect the volatility of time in one's life. And so there is an urgent need to leverage the true spirit of ODL in society and as a nation as a whole. This brings me to understanding or to share some of the jurisdictional values of Kolkata Regional Center, which is one of the regional centers of the IGNOU fraternity. Kolkata Regional Center was first established in 1988 in the state of West Bengal to provide opportunities of higher education for learners in West Bengal. Keeping in view the vastness of the state, a second regional center was established in Siliguri, which would cater to the aspirations of higher learning by the residents of North Bengal. However, very soon it was realized that owing to its vastness again, it was not physically viable for Kolkata Regional Center alone to monitor the learners from Birbhum, from Malda and from Murshidabad. As a result, a third sub-regional center was established in Raghunathganj. With West Bengal's rich tradition of elevated and enlightened conventional education system and its rich history and background of educated intelligentsia like Vidyasagar or Raja Ram Mohan Rai, modernists who established education at its zenith, it was very difficult. It was a huge challenge for IGNOU Regional Center to permeate into the conventional institutions and establish the values of credibility and vision in the established educational institutions in Bengal. It was a huge challenge which was overcome by the commitment and zeal expressed by the different regional directors and the authorities who have been in this, who have headed and worked for Kolkata Regional Center. To take this opportunity to address the learners who are already with IGNOU. The learners who have already registered for IGNOU, I take this opportunity to clarify some of your initial hiccups that you may face while transiting into a totally different system of education than what you have been used to, the conventional mode. The most important thing to understand is that you are now in a system of education which views flexibility and openness in a very positive sense of personal responsibility. So when you take an admission in IGNOU and want to complete programs, the different programs that are offered by IGNOU, which starts from the certificate programs to PG, the postgraduate diploma programs, to graduation, to post-graduation and other professional programs, what is important to note is that from the day you register into IGNOU, you have to understand that this is a system which is technology driven, which is learner centric, which is choice based. Yes, one does have a lot of choice, but the university also expects that those choices have to be exerted with full responsibility. So, and while the choices have to be exerted with responsibility, puts an enormous amount of the amount of power, at the same time rights and duties equally in the hands of the learner. The duties of the learner is to remain self-motivated, is to remain technology friendly, and is to remain contemporary and alert about the program. It is absolutely mandatory that every learner who registers into IGNOU goes through the program guide from the first page to the last page. No program will operate anywhere beyond the realms of the program guidelines. So hence, the moment you register, please go through your program guides. And you have gone through your program guidelines, make sure that your email and your registered mobile numbers are correct and registered with the regional center. You have to visit the website of the regional center every day, and your emails have to be checked every day. All related informations will be available on the website, on the regional center website. And if you are interested in knowing the other activities and events of the university as a whole, the main IGNOU website will have to be accessed almost every day. Please visit the links. The links have been given below, and you may take down those links and visit them as and when you require. I will also walk you through the entire admission process and the different process of the learner's life cycle, starting from pre-admission counseling to admission mode, to counseling sessions, how we organize our counseling sessions, how evaluation is carried out in IGNOU, how examinations are conducted, how grievances are addressed. All will be, I will walk them with you. And you may just continue here where the different slides that will be shared with you will be available also in the website, and you may refer to them as and when you wish to.
Let us briefly glance through the life cycle management processes of our IGNOU learner through the IGNOU Samarth portal. To begin with, the admission. IGNOU offers admission in 2 sessions, January and July, every year in different programs. Admission applications are only online. The prospectus of the university is available online with details of all programs. The website links are highly interactive and will take the new learner through the new registration link to create the learner's admission portal with a unique username and password. Once the admission is confirmed and the study center is allotted as per learner's choice, the university informs the learner through email and SMS. The ID card is generated online with digital attestation of Registrar SRT. The printout of the iCard, preferably color and postcard size, is important for future reference. Once the admission is confirmed and ID card is generated, the learner should always visit his admission page to keep track of his admission status and unique data. Study material is dispatched by the MPDD, IGNOU, New Delhi, at the learner's postal address or at Regional Center, Kolkata, after the confirmation of admission. The delivery may take 1 month to 2 months. In the meantime, the soft copy of the material can be downloaded from the public domain at the IGNOU or the IGNOU e-content app at the Play Store. The Regional Center organizes fixed number of counseling sessions on Saturday, Sunday at the study centers. The schedule is uploaded at least 15 days prior from the date of commencement. The theory counseling sessions are not compulsory to attend. However, the practical counseling sessions are mandatory to attend for all learners, if any, as per the programs. Assignments are very important part of IGNOU evaluation processes. The assignments have to be submitted at the study center. Last date to submit assignments for June term end examination is 31st March and for December term end examination 30th September. Assignments should be handwritten only. Typed assignments will not be evaluated. You have to submit separate file for all courses. Along with the assignments, one has to attach the cover page which should have his name, enrollment number, course code, program and study center details. Also attach the question paper of the assignment along with it. Re-registration. Please do your re-registration for second and third year semesters as applicable. It doesn't matter whether you have passed the examination or not willing to go to the subsequent year or semester. There is a carryover system in IGNOU irrespective of the result in the examination. Therefore, as per laid down procedure of the university, one has to get themselves registered in the subsequent year or semester, as the case may be for the academic session, to remain in the university role. Examination. The examinations are conducted twice by the university in the month of June and December. For yearly based program, learners who took admission in January-July session shall appear for term end examination in December cycle and June cycle respectively, and for the semester based programs, students who took admission in January and July session shall appear for examination in June exam cycle and December session respectively. After submitting assignment at the study center, one has to fill the examination form online with a fee of 200 per subject. For June term end examination, form has to be submitted in the month of March, and for the December it has to be submitted in the month of September. Once fee is paid, it will not be refunded or even carried forward. One can appear for examinations anywhere in the country as per choice made in the online form submission. I request all of you to visit the description box below for more expanded details of information regarding admission, study material disposal, assignments, evaluation, examination, the contacts and other links and the website details along with the social media access has been noted there, and this will make your journey much more smooth and fruitful.
Technically understood the different steps that are going to be available to you in order to complete your programs, in order to make your journey through IGNOU easy. There are two things that needs to be understood. Although it is an open and distance learning module that is followed by IGNOU, and most of the learners do not visit or do not really have a physicality or a kind of a physical contact with learners. Please understand, the university is in fact a reality. This university is living, and so are the objectives expressed by its mandate. The different faculties, the different regional centers, the different academics working in the regional centers have the students' interest primary in their mind. They're dedicated to making your journey smooth, and as a result, they have always valued inputs that have come from our successful learners. Successful learners of IGNOU have enriched and flourished and made the achievements of this university glorious. We have an alumni portal which is very active, and the contacts will be shared, the link will be shared here. Please enroll yourself or visit the alumni portal to listen to the success stories. Every week, IGNOU regional centers organize an alumni meet just to make sure that we do not lose our link with our alumni. These alumni are our significant resource base to take the university forward and to make sure that the new learners benefit from their experience, contribution in society. So it is very important that you try and reach out to alumni to share, to have a glimpse of their success stories. Finally, IGNOU's commitment to innovation and entrepreneurship is phenomenal. In fact, NCIDE of IGNOU's division that overlooks innovation and entrepreneurship activities have been functional even before NEP brought innovation and entrepreneurship in its formal module. We value our entrepreneurs. We value learners who have spirits of entrepreneurship and who value innovation. Do feel comfortable and do feel welcome in joining our innovation portal, so that we can generate new ideas. Your new ideas will find their incubation in IGNOU itself, and which may later on be translated through the accelerators into actual entrepreneurial programs. So all the best, and in order to motivate you, we've decided to have a short film and a short documentary of sharing of experiences of all learners, and our valuable learners who have shared their experiences here with us. We will run it for you. Please do stay in this video till the end to understand them.
This is Sujata. I am in judicial service and I wanted to pursue my post-graduation degree. So distance learning was the only option available to me, and in India, what better option than Indira Gandhi National Open University or IGNOU to pursue education in the distance mode. And I am indeed grateful for the flexibility that IGNOU offers in pursuing its courses. The study materials are indeed lucid and self-sufficient, and IGNOU has made my post-graduation education process blissful, and being in a transferable job, it would have been very difficult for me if not for the flexibility and the range of choices that IGNOU provides to its students for pursuing its courses. And I'm indeed grateful to IGNOU for giving me the opportunity to continue my education even while being in service. Thank you.
Dr. Tanushree Mandal. I am a student of IGNOU, and I had done my course in MAPC, that is Masters of Arts in Psychology. What I learned from IGNOU is that it is very flexible, and myself being a service holder, I had pursued this course, and that really helped me a lot. Since I am into clinics, and most of the patients, they are prone to loss to follow-up during medication. So I felt that this course would benefit me in the long run. So in that case, I really found it very useful, and I would suggest it to most of the people who want to take counseling as a important career in their life. And also at the same time, I would also like to impress upon the fact that IGNOU has the platform where all the students who are pursuing this, they can also share their views, and they can also share most of the materials they want on social platforms like Facebook and LinkedIn, and they can get connected professionally. So at the outset, I would suggest that people should pursue the courses in IGNOU, because they are very nice, and the modules are really well written. And if anyone is pursuing things very seriously, then it is a very good platform. Wish you all the best. Thank you.
Hello, my friends. I am Abhishek Chakraborty. I am a government servant by profession, and at present I am pursuing my masters in Gandhian peace studies from Indira Gandhi National Open University, as we call it as IGNOU. One of the main reasons for which I have chosen IGNOU to pursue my master's degree is that since I am a government servant, I have told already, so I could not have done a regular studies, a regular medium course of masters. So I had to choose a distance mode of education. Once I decided I will choose a distance form of education. So what better in institution than IGNOU in India? It is perhaps the most reputed and most trusted of the universities and institutions in the country. So that's why I have chosen that, because I have completed my graduation almost in 2004, in almost 15 years back, and I had then got enrolled in IGNOU for the January 2018 session. So this is perhaps the most reason. So there are two main reasons for which that I have chosen. That is, I'm a government servant, so I could not have done a regular mode of doing my post graduation, and another is the reputation of IGNOU itself. And during when I was preparing for my other competitive examinations, say for example the UPSC and other civil services, I used to follow the IGNOU study materials. We used to download IGNOU study material from. Heartiest congratulations to the board which compiles such study material, that they have done a wonderful job in doing such things. I chose to study Gandhian peace studies for my masters. The main reason is that I am willing to do research on peace and conflict studies. That is my main purpose, actually, to do research in the areas of conflict and the reasons thereof. So while I was searching through and scanning through all the courses on various universities, mainly in India, which offer a distance mode of education, so that's why I chose Gandhian. Done a regular mode of doing my post graduation, and another is the reputation of IGNOU itself, and during when I was preparing for my other competitive examinations, say for example the UPSC and other civil services, I used to follow the IGNOU study materials. We used to download IGNOU study material from IGNOU course for optional papers. During that time I had realized the quality of the study material is so good and so unique. That is also a reason for which I have chosen IGNOU over the other institutions of the same genre. My experience with IGNOU, since I have already appeared for almost 12 out of 16 of my papers, and my first two semesters are already out, the result of which are already out, has been quite wonderful, to be very honest to you, because rather I did not expect that it will go so well. Though I did not get any class in the subject which I am studying, because I can also understand it's a transdisciplinary study, so different aspects of different subjects are incorporated in it, starting from women's studies to sociology to some aspects of political sciences, economics, and Gandhian studies. Multiple aspects are attached to it, so I can understand that it's an interdisciplinary studies or transdisciplinary studies, so it becomes difficult. But the study material that I have received, I'm talking about the books that I have received, are wonderful. They're a great source of enlightenment, to be very honest with you. There are multiple aspects of it which I was completely unaware of, which I came to know through these books. Not only about the topics, but also there are multiple references in the books which helped me in getting to know the other aspects of peace and conflict. Let's say, for example, Johann Galtung's concept of transcend. I was completely unaware of this concept. So I got the reference from the study material given by IGNOU. So this is excellent. My Gandhian peace studies, being a subject of which is transdisciplinary in nature, gave me an opportunity to, or rather access to multiple other subjects. Say for example the subjects of sociology, economics, Gandhian studies, peace and conflict studies, women's studies, which I have never studied, subjects like human security, which I had no idea of, So obviously when I was scanning through the syllabus of various other subjects, I found Gandhian peace studies to be extremely intriguing, and I chose Gandhian peace studies as some paper for my masters, as a subject for my masters.
Hi, I am Sangeeta Kar. I am an ex-student of IGNOU. My enrollment number is 136105127. I have completed MBA from there, and I have also completed PG Diploma in Operation Management and PG Diploma in Human Resource Management. My experience at IGNOU is very nice. Whenever I face any problem, they have helped me a lot. Although it was a correspondence course, they conducted class on every Sundays, in which we used to clear all our doubts. At present, I am working in Arantagor Hospital, and the course is very much helpful to me. Thank you. Bye.
Hi, good afternoon everyone. Good afternoon all alumni and IGNOU alumni, future learners and present learners too. I am Dr. Dev from Lady Payroll College. Greeting and giving you a greetings to all of you to be a part of IGNOU. Well, let me introduce myself. I am Dr. Dev from Lady Payroll College and an ex-student of IGNOU. I completed my MCA MBA both from IGNOU, and recently I am working as a faculty in 2006 or since 2016 today. Well, as a student, my experience is not so bad because my time internet was not so regular, and the availability of private tuitions was also a problem. So we have to give a self-learning effort, and that's why we learn a lot. And therefore, I can apply my knowledge in each and every area, and the distance education is not a problem for me. First of all, why I joined? Because my family problem was there, economics problem was there, and I have to continue my education side by side my job. That's why I completed MCA MBA both. And my good experience, one more is that the study material is too good. Till date, I used those study material to my students, to every my students. I am using the study material as well as during my PhD coursework that helped me a lot to clear the college service requirements given. It was also, or those were also very good. Now, towards all the good experiences, then there's something bitter experience too. The bitter experience is that the communication gap. Due to the lack of internet communications and distance mode of study, there was communication gaps everywhere. But I think nowadays it's not hindering or not an obstacle for the students, because all the availabilities of the internet, Wi-Fi technology, social media like Facebook, WhatsApp, groups, all are available. So that's it. You can easily communicate, and online mode of learning also introduced. So I advise everybody to be a part of IGNOU, join here, motivate others to join so that you can continue your classes, coursework, your aims, your target, side by side doing other things. I wish you all the best for the future learners and all alumni. Thanks all.
मेरा नाम विप्रजित शाह है और मैंने अपनी 12वीं की शिक्षा केंद्रीय विद्यालय नंबर 2 ईटानगर अरुणाचल प्रदेश से पूरी की है। मुझे जन्म से ऑर्थोपेडिकली डिसेबिलिटी और माइल्ड सीपी है, जिसके कारण मुझे चलने में थोड़ी बहुत दिक्कत होती है। तो मैं अभी इग्नो से बीए इंग्लिश कर रहा हूँ, और इग्नो जो है मेरे जैसे बच्चों को काफ़ी हद तक इस चीज़ में सहायता करता है, क्योंकि इग्नो से पढ़ने से हम डिस्टेंस एजुकेशन की वजह से पढ़ाई के साथ साथ बहुत सारी चीज़ों में ध्यान भी दे सकते हैं और अन्य एक्टिविटीज़ भी कर सकते हैं। हाल इग्नो में पढ़कर मेरा एक्सपीरियंस जो है बहुत ही अच्छा है, पर मुझे लगता है इग्नो को कुछ चीज़ों में सुधार करनी चाहिए, जैसे कि एडमिशन या असाइनमेंट जब सबमिशन होते हैं तो स्टूडेंट्स को सही तरीके से इंफॉर्मेशन नहीं मिलता। और क्योंकि इग्नो में बहुत सारे मिडिल क्लास फैमिली से बिलोंग करते हैं बच्चे, तो कई बार वो इंटरेक्ट नहीं कर पाते वेबसाइट से, और बहुत सारे बच्चों को यूट्यूब जैसे चीज़ों की सहायता लेनी पड़ती है। तो मैं आशा करूँगा कि इग्नो अपने वेबसाइट्स और स्टूडेंट्स के बीच का इंटरेक्शन को अच्छा करेंगे और साथ ही साथ अपने बच्चों का और अच्छे तरीके से।
नमस्कार, আমার নাম অরুণাভ ভট্টাচার্য। আমি ইগনু ব্যাচ 2020 পাস আউট। আমার সাবজেক্ট ছিল বিএসসি মেজর ইন ফিজিক্স। বর্তমানে আমি অ্যামাজনে জব করছি অ্যাজ আ বিসিএস। ইগনু আমি তাদেরকে রেকমেন্ড করবো যারা অলরেডি কোনো জবে আছেন কিংবা কোনো প্রফেশনের সাথে যুক্ত আছেন এবং নিজের ডিগ্রি কমপ্লিট করতে চান কিংবা নিজের নতুন কোনো ডিগ্রি পান করতে চান, তাদেরকে আমি অবশ্যই রেকমেন্ড করবো। আমার যে স্টাডি সেন্টার ছিল আসানসোলের বিবি কলেজ, যেখানে পরিমল স্যারের হেল্প, পরিমল স্যারের মেন্টরশিপ এবং পরিমল স্যারের গাইডেন্স আমার জন্য খুবই ফ্রুটফুল প্রুভ হয়েছে। সো থ্যাংক ইউ ইগনু, থ্যাংক ইউ পরিমল স্যার एंड थैंक यू सो मच।
नमस्ते, मेरा नाम नेहा कुमारी चौरसिया है। मैं इंदिरा गांधी नेशनल ओपन यूनिवर्सिटी की स्टूडेंट रही हूँ। 2016 से 2019 तक मैं इग्नू के कोलकाता रीजनल सेंटर के अंतर्गत आसनसोल बीबी कॉलेज स्टडी सेंटर में बीएससी फिजिक्स ऑनर्स की स्टूडेंट रही हूँ। इस डिग्री कोर्स के दौरान मैं काफ़ी कुछ सीख और समझ पाई हूँ, ना सिर्फ अपने स्टडी से बल्कि यहाँ के प्रोफेसर से भी। टाइमली क्लासेस और लैब क्लासेस करवाना, असाइनमेंट के प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व कराने में यहाँ के प्रोफेसर काफ़ी हेल्पफुल और सपोर्टिव रहे हैं। इग्नू यूनिवर्सिटी की सबसे अच्छी चीज़ जो मेरे लिए रही है और जिस वजह से मैं इस यूनिवर्सिटी से जुड़ी वो है इसका स्टडी मटेरियल, जो काफ़ी यूनिक और अंडरस्टैंडेबल है, जिसकी वजह से मैं अपनी डिग्री कोर्स के स्टडी के साथ कंपटीशन एग्ज़ाम की तैयारी कर पा रही थी। स्टडी के साथ साथ कंपटीशन एग्ज़ाम की तैयारी करने वाले स्टूडेंट और कॉलेज को रेगुलर अटेंड करने में असमर्थ स्टूडेंट्स के लिए इग्नू यूनिवर्सिटी सबसे अच्छी यूनिवर्सिटी है। इग्नू यूनिवर्सिटी की वजह से मैं अपनी डिग्री कोर्स की स्टडी को सक्सेसफुली कंप्लीट कर पाई। थैंक यू इग्नू।
নমস্কার, আমার নাম তুহিন শুভ্র চেল। 2017 সালের জুলাই মাসে ইগনুতে কলকাতা রিজিওনাল সেন্টারের অন্তর্গত আসানসোল বেবি কলেজ স্টাডি সেন্টারে বিএসসি ফিজিক্স মেজর নিয়ে আমি ভর্তি হই। এই কোর্সটি চলাকালীন আমি বিভিন্ন রকম কম্পিটিটিভ এক্সামের প্রিপারেশন নিতে থাকি। ইতিমধ্যেই আমার সিলেকশন পাঞ্জাব ন্যাশনাল ব্যাংকে হয়ে যায়। যেহেতু ইগনু একটি ওপেন ইউনিভার্সিটি, তাই কর্মরত অবস্থাতেও থাকাকালীন এই কোর্সটি আমার পক্ষে চালানো সম্ভবপর হয়েছে। ইগনুর স্টাডি ম্যাট্রিক্সগুলো এক কথায় অসাধারণ। ইগনুতে ল্যাব ওয়ার্কস যথাযথ সময় করানো হয় এবং স্যারেরা খুব গুরুত্ব সহকারে করান। তাই যারা কর্মরত অবস্থাতে থাকাকালীন বিভিন্ন রকম কোর্স করতে চাইছেন তারা ইগনুতে জয়েন করতে পারেন। আমার ইগনুতে জয়েন করে খুবই সুবিধা হয়েছে। থ্যাংক ইউ ইগনু।
নমস্কার, আমি রিয়া দাস। আমি 2015 সালে ইগনু থেকে ইংলিশে গ্র্যাজুয়েশন কমপ্লিট করেছি এবং 2018 সালে আমি ইগনু থেকেই ইংলিশে এমএ কমপ্লিট করেছি। তারপরে আমি নেট কোয়ালিফাই করি এবং এই মুহূর্তে পিএইচডির জন্য প্রিপারেশন নিচ্ছি। আমি ভবিষ্যতে অ্যাসিস্ট্যান্ট প্রফেসর হতে চাই। আমি একজন হাউসওয়াইফ, তাই রেগুলার কলেজে গিয়ে আমার পড়াশোনা কমপ্লিট করাটা খুবই ডিফিকাল্ট ছিল। তাই ইগনু ছিল আমার কাছে একটা পারফেক্ট সলিউশন। ইগনুর যে স্টাডি মেটেরিয়ালস আছে সেগুলোও আমাকে আমার নেট পরীক্ষায় প্রিপারেশনে ভীষণ রকমভাবে সহযোগিতা করেছে এবং ইগনুর যে এনভায়রনমেন্ট আছে আর ইগনুর যে প্রফেসরেরা রয়েছেন তারাও আমাকে ভীষণ রকমভাবে সহযোগিতা করেছেন। থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ ইগনু। যারা রেগুলার কলেজে গিয়ে নিজের পড়াশোনা কমপ্লিট করতে পারেন না, তাদের কাছে ইগনু হলো একটা পারফেক্ট সলিউশন তাদের স্বপ্ন পূরণের জন্য। পড়াশোনা যেভাবেই হোক না কেন সেটা এগিয়ে নিয়ে যাওয়াটাই হচ্ছে আসল উদ্দেশ্য আমাদের। থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ ইগনু আমাদেরকে এইরকমভাবে এগিয়ে নিয়ে যাওয়ার জন্য এবং মেন স্ট্রিমে ফিরিয়ে নিয়ে আসার জন্য। থ্যাংক ইউ।
Hello everyone, I am Anukriti Dhanuka, a student of IGNOU, and it's my honor to be a part of it. Well, a good university is the result of quality of students it churns out. Quality of IGNOU books are good and well known. IGNOU is well recognized and degrees are well accepted for employment. I have been associated with IGNOU since last 7 years as a student. And presently, I am a teacher at Delhi Public School, Durgapur, and I am teaching there since last 5 years. After my 10+2, I had planned to simultaneously study and do a job so that after I complete acquiring my degree, I shall have an experience as well as knowledge in that particular subject. Henceforth, I'll get better opportunities in teaching. That time, IGNOU came as a boon to my life. I did my graduation in economics, value-adding certificate courses like Certificate in Teaching of English, Certificate in Teaching of Secondary School Mathematics, Certificate in Value Education, etc. I have done my B.Ed, cleared CTED, and presently pursuing my post-graduation in economics, and in future I am also looking forward in doing my PhD from IGNOU itself. I got a job in one of the most renowned institutions as a teacher because of my IGNOU certificates, knowledge and experience at a very early age. My study center was in Women's College, Durgapur, and Regional Center at Kolkata. I had a great experience with the teachers in each of the centers as they are very, very cooperative. Thank you so much.
हाय एवरीवन, मैं अनुराधा जायसवाल। मैं क्लास 12 में पढ़ रही थी, लेकिन मैनेजाइटिस की वजह से मेरा विज़न चला गया। विज़न चले जाने के बाद मैं काफ़ी समय तक मुझे आइडिया ही नहीं था कि हम ब्लाइंड पढ़ सकते हैं। तो मुझे पता चला इग्नो के बारे में 10-12 साल के बाद। मैंने 2010 में इग्नो ज्वाइन किया, वहाँ से मैंने बीपीपी किया, उसके बाद मैंने अपना ग्रेजुएशन किया। इग्नो था जिसके वजह से मैं अपनी पढ़ाई को कंटिन्यू कर सकी। उसके साथ साथ मैं जो भी विजुअली इम्पेयर्ड है, जो देख नहीं सकते, उनके लिए मैंने ट्रेनिंग लिया। मैं खुद कंप्यूटर सीखी, प्लस उन लोगों को आज मैं ट्रेंड कर रही हूँ। इसके साथ साथ मैं गवर्नमेंट के एग्ज़ाम का तैयारी भी कर रही थी, जिसमें मैं उत्तीर्ण हुई हूँ। आज मुझे स्टेट गवर्नमेंट का जॉब मिल चुका है। यह सब मुझे इग्नो की वजह से बोल सकते हैं, और अपने स्ट्रॉन्ग डिटर्मिनेशन और मेरे पेरेंट्स और मेरे साथियों की वजह से आज मैं यहाँ पे पहुँची हूँ। थैंक्स टू इग्नो एंड ऑल ऑफ यू, दोज हु आर विथ मी।
Hello learners and everyone who is associated with IGNOU. So let me introduce myself. My name is Ankita Sengupta. I was a student of MSc DFSM course of Jan 2011 batch, which is Masters in Dietetics and Food Service Management. And my study center was KPC Medical College. And presently I am academic counselor of IGNOU of the same course, of course, and also working in KPC Medical College as in charge community nutrition. This course, while I was doing it, I didn't find anything different from a regular course, and all the other things which a regular course offers, like all the co-curricular activities, including fests and webinars and symposiums, and everything was done in our course by IGNOU and also by the study center. And what happens is we don't miss out anything. Like, I'm not in a regular course, or I am doing something from an open university. So there are many myths that, no, this is something different. I have to sit on my home. I have to just attend a few classes and then I can go and sit for the exam and my course is over. No, nothing like that. It is full of enjoyment. At least our course is full of enjoyment. And as well, the course designed by IGNOU, the syllabus and the curriculum is so well designed that we are always better knowledgeable than any other of this of similar genres or anything. So that way what happened is it helped me a lot for finding a job. Basically not finding a job, this course was so nice and so like it feeds us the knowledge so much that I didn't want to, like, didn't need to find a job, but I got it as the knowledge was so in depth. And the syllabus was of course something which is totally related to dietetics and nothing like, not adding up many things and we have to like strain out the entire syllabus, nothing like that. It is to the point course, and the entire system was so well developed and so nicely designed that it helped me a lot in my studies. And of course the same thing I am instilling in all my students whom I teach today in this course, of course. And this was my journey. There are lots and lots of things to say, but that will take basically a day maybe if I share all the incidents. But in short, you can opt for IGNOU, you can opt for any course which you want to of your genre, you can opt for anything and feel free to do, because IGNOU courses are always like supported and accepted by all types of examination. Like first says, few people think that if I do a IGNOU course, I won't be able to sit for the NET exam or maybe the GATE exam or any other exam in like central way, the exam like any UPSC exam, anything of that sort. But this is not true. We are eligible for sitting and attempting any examination. Everywhere it is accepted, and it is not treated as that only an open university like other universities. There are lots, I won't take the name, but there are lots and lots of open universities. But IGNOU is something very special, and syllabus is too good. Welcome to IGNOU, and I have gained a lot of knowledge from it, and I would suggest you all to again find your own course. And there are lots and lots of courses by IGNOU. Even there are certain courses which is not run by any other university in India, but only IGNOU runs it, and it is the only way to get into those genres. So again, I welcome everyone, and I will say please be associated with IGNOU and see